long time. We haven't had a chance, but I have my notes. I am very excited about this topic because the 10 tips, 10 things you can do right now to create momentum in your business. And this is right now, this is what's worked for me in the past. This is like just a compilation of what I see top earners in the industry, top earners in our company, the people that are doing things, the people that are moving the needle forward. This is what they're doing, you guys. There's no, I mean, I'm just going to put it out there. I'm going to say, you don't need a new business opportunity. You don't need a ground floor opportunity. You don't need more crap in your life. You already have a busy life. All you need to do is be focused and intentional with this opportunity. Do these things consistently. And I'm telling you, you're going to be telling another story a year from now, 6 months from now, 30 days from now. I want to challenge you guys to focus on these activities. And I want you guys to take notice of this. It may not be perfect every day, okay? It may not be, life may get in the way, right? Some of you have kids, some of you have jobs, some of you have other things. It's not meant to be perfect. It's meant to be consistently done, okay? So it's good to see you guys. Oh, I see a lot of you guys. Melissa, Randy, turn on your cameras. We want to see your faces. It's okay if you have like a towel on your head. It's totally fine. If you're cooking dinner, it's not a big deal. We all do the same stuff. I mean, unless you're doing something like, you know, we got to keep it PG because, you know, YouTube can ban me. And Tiffany, look at that munchkin. Oh my gosh, you're depriving us of this face, please. He's so cute. Okay. So take notes. You're going to need them. Hi, Stacy. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of you guys popping on. Hi. Yeah, peace. Take notes except Jen. Jen, you don't write right now, okay? When
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yes. When we
So
have,
dangerous.
I'll type the notes for you guys because right now this is what this looks like. I just get these bursts of inspiration and I just write because this is awesome. So number one, so these are the 10 things that you need to do right now. And when I say right now, it's like, oh my God, Paula said I have to do this, family, you guys, I cannot feed you. No, like allow yourself some time, think about this, consult it with your pillow, think about it when you're showering, but start implementing it and you will see results. A lot of you guys have allowed, and I must say, I'm going to include myself into this. Like I've allowed things going on in life and procrastination get in the way. Like I got to a point where I'm like, I'll do it when I lose weight. I'll do it on Monday. I'll do it when I do my hair. I'll do it when the new releases. I'll do it. Blah, 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 blah. And then it gets harder to start again. You got right. Who agrees with me? That starting and stopping takes away so much energy and takes away so much momentum. It's better to just take action. If you have that gut feeling that you know, like, oh, I need to do this, just do it. Just jump on, just do it. Take action in the moment, because if you leave it for later, you won't do it. We just don't do it, period. So number one, I want you guys, number one thing that you need to do ASAP is have a meeting with yourself. Say, me, myself, and I, we're going to sit down with a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, and we're going to go through the uncomfortable activity that this is, because our worst enemy is ourselves. And we're going to be honest with ourselves. It's meant to be uncomfortable, but it's also meant to create awareness. And I want you to reflect on what's important to you right now. So maybe you joined a while back and things have changed, right? Like some of you have created results in your business and you're at a different level. Maybe when you joined, Maybe you're newer and you just joined and you're like, oh, I just want a discount on the clothes. And now that you're getting your feet wet and you're like, oh, people are complimenting me. Oh crap, these clothes are really good. Like I can totally sell this, right? So today, this week, where do you stand? What is it? What is important to you? What are you looking to achieve? What's your financial goal? And don't be afraid. And look, it is hard to see what we can touch. It is hard to decide, hey, I want to accomplish these things because we don't know what's possible. But if you sat down and you think, what is your ideal life? What do you want your life to look like? Write it down, Zaya or not. What is it? Does it look like you don't have a job? Does it look like you travel? Does it look like your debt is paid off? Does it look like you move closer to your family? What is it? Just write. Like what would be absolutely amazing if money wasn't a problem, other things in life weren't a problem? What does your ideal life look like? What is that? Many of you haven't done this in a long time. Maybe you've never thought about this. So this is going to be really uncomfortable. And maybe a couple months from now, it's going to look different because now you have more awareness. Now you start looking at the world in a different way, because many of us don't think that a better life is possible. We don't think, we see other people and we're like, oh, it'll never happen for me. That's good for you, but I am happy for you, but I know that I'm never going to have that. Why not? So I want you guys to come to terms with the idea that your ideal life is possible. And what is that for you? It is going to be different than mine. We don't, right? Like everybody here, everybody, if you, would you comment, what is one thing that you would love your life to have? And money is not an issue. Not like there's not like right now you can like this is like a magic wand and your wish is granted. What is it? Regina, a farm to live in it. Yeah. Oh my God. Does it have cows or no cows? Yeah. Is it like in it up in the cold or down here in Florida? Like, weather? Like those, that's what I want you to start visualizing. Like, what is that ideal life? What is that? Allow your mind to take a deep breath and allow your mind to dream a little bigger. Okay. You stop dreaming. Many of you disconnected yourself from the future and what's possible because life got in the way. It's been a hard year and a half. And even if we're in a positive place, there's a lot of negative around us in the stuff we're watching, in the things our coworkers are saying, in the things that the world is going through, and it gets to you. I don't know if this is totally weird, but you know how the phones give you like news? And usually they give you the news based on what you search, and like it's super creepy. But it took me reading an article about a little boy that was killed in Texas and blah blah blah, and now a lot of those articles pop up in my news on my phone or whatever, and I just feel this sense of like worry, and I'm like, oh my God, what if something like that happened to one of my kids? Immediately I could be super happy, excited about anything, and I put my attention on an article like that and my world shifts right away. So we have to be aware of what are we allowed. Like I have to like, hey Paula, wake up, stop reading that crap, because yes, it's reality, but it's also not 100% my reality. Okay, so what's your vision? And I want you guys to take this, and can you put it on a vision board? Can you work on a vision board if you don't have one? Start with a list. Maybe on the weekend you have more time, and the holiday, cut out, print out what, and it's not just Saya, but what is it? Is it a house, buying a house for your mom in Florida? Courtney, that's awesome. Yes, so you can come here all the time. A photo studio, you guys, all these things are possible. A beach house. Oh, I want a beach house too. Second home in Phoenix. Okay. Oh, Tracy, that's so cute. Your dream home, your freedom to travel more. Do you have visuals of these things? Like my vision board is right there on that corner. I know you guys can't see it. There's a person in my front door. I'm telling you, I'm talking about these crazy articles and this stuff. But my vision board is right there. It's like on the corner of my office. I see it. It's right there in front of me. So when I feel like, oh, blah, 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 I look and it's like, there it is. That's my vision board. So if you don't have one, create one. That's number one. And this one, you're just gonna do this time. Okay. And part of this too, can you share this with your sponsor, with somebody in your upline that you trust, that you relate to, somebody that can hold you accountable, somebody, it could be your success partner, it could be your friend, it could be somebody that is in alignment with the way that you think. Like, don't go share this with Debbie Downer, because that will be the end of this for you. Like, don't. You gotta share it with somebody who's on the same wavelength, the same vibration that you're, that same circle, okay? Don't go to Debbie Downer, negative Nancy, like don't go to those people. No, don't. They'll sabotage your dream, they'll rip your vision board away, and that's the end of it. Okay, so number two, and this one is more specific to your business. Those of you that have teams, those of you that want to grow teams, maybe you don't have a team yet, but I want you to start thinking about, so number two is team growth and goals. So focusing more specifically on in the business, right? So what is your goal for the next 6 months? And what is your goal for the next year? So in 365 days, what would you like where would you like your business to be at? How many teammates do you want? Like, when I first started, my goals for myself and for the team were totally different. Like I couldn't imagine being able to say that we've created six-figure earners on the team. Like I didn't have that reach. Because it didn't exist within our company, but now it exists. So now I'm like, I want more of you being six-figure earners. I want to help and coach and mentor more of you to get to that place. I want to be able to go to people and be like, my whole team has beach houses because we dreamed about that years ago and we made it happen. Like, what is it that you want for yourself? Now, some of you may not be interested in having a team, or what, you have your reasons. I don't know. We can talk about it, but why not bless other people with this? And what is it that you want as a team? Do you want to hit a rank? Do you have an income goal? That's what I want you to focus on. Personal goal, team goal. And I also want you guys to think as Zaya, as you being like taking ownership of the fact that you belong to an amazing company that is growing, that is expanding to other countries. So also take ownership of that. Like, I want Zaya to be an amazing company. I want to support Zaya in the efforts of expanding to other markets. Like, take ownership of that. And one thing that helped me with that sense of belonging, like, it's not this thing far away in Utah, but it's just a matter of including yourself in a lot of the verbiage. So instead of saying, oh, they launch new items on Wednesday, can we change it to, we launch new items every Wednesday? We have a company event coming up. We have this promotion. It's not they. You are Zaya. We are Zaya. If we don't do these things, Zaya doesn't move any products. We are the ones moving the products. Okay, so change that. If you haven't added that component, change it. Like, when you're typing, when you're describing things, say we. You are the company. We are the company, right? Not SAG. Yeah, they're part of it, but we are the ones building the company. Okay. Number 3, build your confidence and self-esteem. You have to work on it. And I shared with you guys earlier, some of you may be, I am guilty. Like when I started Saya, a reason why my closet fell apart is because I have shirts in sizes medium, large, and extra large, because I've gained weight. And I got to a point where I'm like, I don't want to take pictures. I hate it. I hate the way I look. I hate the way that I hate that I can't, like, that I have to, like, you know, show that I'm not at my best, but I am 100% responsible for how I feel of where I'm at. So if you are not happy with the way you look, with the way you feel, number 1, embrace it, love yourself. And I'm coming from a place of vulnerability, and I'm saying, don't wait until you have the perfect body. Don't wait until you have the perfect hair. Don't wait until you have the perfect legs or belly or nail color or eyeliner, because then that makes you non-relatable. Your customers, your followers will see you and they're like, I can't do what she does because I never do my hair. I never have time to fix my hair. So I'm not going to be a good rep because I can't have my hair perfect all the time. Or I can't have, because I don't, blah, 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 all these things. So I want you to get to a place, start taking action. And this is not just, I'm not talking just wait, but there's lots of things that we have going on that are getting in the way. And I talked about this a couple of weeks ago in a training on the team page, where I talked about our limiting beliefs, right? Like the things that we are using as excuses why we can't build the business, why we can't show up. So instead of allowing those excuses and those stories that we're telling ourselves, that we change them as to why, like that is the reason why I have to show up. So I give you an example. If you're thinking, oh, I haven't done my hair, I never have time to do my hair, I can't do live videos, I can do that. How about you change it to, heck, my hair is always a mess, I'm going to show up anyway and show people that they can totally rock this business with messy hair. It's not a big deal. That's it. Use those things. I shared with you guys that for me, one thing that stopped me a lot from doing but this is like in a while back, from doing things like that required me to speak, because I felt that people were going to make fun of me because of my accent, because I don't speak. I've practiced more. I'm like, even if I mess up, I don't care. I don't care anymore, because I think I'm going to show people that you can build this business even if you have a broken language. Okay. I want to show people what's possible if they just take action. I don't care anymore. And I really think, I'm like, dude, I speak 2 languages. Come on. Why would I feel embarrassed to speak it? Right? And not to make anybody feel bad or anything, like, it's not that. Point number 4 is actually, you got to go learn another language. No, I'm kidding. But you know, is this making sense, you guys? So take action. And I'll tell you, in the last few weeks, I've been super disciplined with my workouts. There's been so many days that I'm like, oh, I can't do the workout. I've made myself work out, and I may not be at my goal, but I feel like $1,000,000, and I show up differently. My confidence is different. The way that I talk to people is totally different. When I don't feel comfortable with myself, I hide. I get into a cocoon. So I know that that's what's happening to a lot of you. That's what's happening to many of you. And like some of you have the cameras off. I know it's because of this reason. You don't want to be seen. You need to be seen. Embrace who you are and where you are at right now, but work on those little things that are getting in the way of you feeling at your best, feeling awesome and feeling like $1,000,000. Get back in the gym, get back walking, do those things. Maybe it's a little bit of eyeliner or mascara. I don't know. There's so many things that we can do to make us feel amazing like this. Okay. I wish I had like a magic one, but I don't. Megan, it's okay. I'm not, because I would totally be like that. I'm like, oh no, I don't want anybody to see you. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, I'm not taking attendance. Don't worry. Who's got their camera on? Okay, number 4, you guys go out and socialize. It's hot in here. Number 4, go out and socialize. Oh wait, no. So number 3 was build your confidence and self-esteem. This is important. Show up as the person you aspire to be. Okay. Do you see something in other people and you're like, oh, when I get to that level, I'll totally show up. How are you gonna get to that level if you're not showing up at that level? Start showing up in a way that you think. If you want to be, let's say you want to be at the top of the company ranks, right? Like, how do they show up? What are they doing? Pay attention to what those people that have already achieved what you want, what are they doing? How are they showing up? What are the things that they're doing? Okay. And just, you probably heard this before. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. And that has a lot to do with that part that I was saying. Be who you are. Show up the way you are. Nobody relates to perfection. We may admire perfection, but we don't relate to it. Like, I can't relate to somebody who's ready with makeup and hair and looking like, I don't know, like the first lady of the country 24/7. I can't relate. Like, I can't, because I don't do that. I just showered an hour ago. I can't. Does that make sense? Be you, be yourself. You're gonna get more results that way. Okay, number 4, go out and socialize. Get engaged in your local community. Volunteer. Go to the gym. Go to the supermarket. I know we talk a lot about like Amazon Prime, and like that got us really convenient. Like, when I think, oh man, I need milk, I'm just gonna Amazon Fresh it. But now I'm like, I need go out and wear the clothes and get dressed and go out and connect and compliment people and talk to people. Now that we can go back out, go to Target, walk around Target holding a water bottle. Don't buy anything. It's okay. Like, you don't have to go buy everything at Target, but go to Target. Like, that's, maybe if you're a Target lover, that's where you're gonna find people like you. Compliment other people. What are they doing? Talk to people. It's time to get out of our cocoons again and get out there. Okay, and we're in Zaya, of course. Number 5, personal development. Commit to improving your skills. Commit to reading 10 pages a day. Now, if you have like a crazy, insane, busy I know, right, Michelle? You just can't. But it's wishful thinking. Hold a water bottle and don't look at the sides. Just look forward and compliment the people in front of you. A Publix mom? What's a Publix mom?
What Marianne says is that she wants to be a Publix mom. That when she used to work at Disney a while back and stop at Publix on her way back from her shift, that she would look around and she will see, the moms, probably the stay-at-home homes or whatever, all put together, and that she wants to become that. And now she, like, every time she goes to Publix or to a public place, she comes back to the chat saying that people were watching her, that people were looking at her. So it's exactly what you're just referring to.
Her dream came true. See, okay, a Publix mom or a Target mom or whatever. I joined Toastmasters. Yes, that's so cool, Pilar. So go out there. Yeah, go have fun, connect, go work, volunteer. Maybe something that you can do is connect in there's a lot of places, maybe in your church, maybe volunteer at, and it doesn't have to be something like you do all the time, but a way. And when I like these things that I'm sharing with you guys, is things that I do and things that I've done for years. Get known in your community, get known, volunteer, like that people know who you are. Start putting yourself in places. If there's a networking events, go. If there are vendor events, go as a vendor, or just like touching and talking and like talking to people, introducing yourself to people. Build connections, exercise that muscle. The more you exercise it, the more the more confident you become. Okay, if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know that I'm like right, that I'm not lying. It's true. The more you do it, the more you talk to people, the easier it gets, the more comfortable you get. I am introverted, but I gained the ability. I know it's like, wait, what? Oh yeah, this is my happy place, but I can adapt. But it's because I developed the muscle. I developed the muscle. Okay, so everything goes back to what is it that you want to accomplish, and what are you willing to change? What are you willing to learn? What are you willing to invest in yourself so that you can get to that place that you want to get to? So, Vero, you said audiobooks. Yes, I would say if you have the ability to grab a book and read 10 pages, like the book, and highlight and this, take a picture, you can share an story, something that speaks to you. Awesome. You'll get so much inspiration aside from the personal growth and developing skills. Do it. If you absolutely can't. Like I know Vero she commutes to work 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever. She's always driving to work. Listen to an audiobook. It's totally fine. But if you have the ability to sit down for 10 minutes and read a book, there is so much power in holding the book in your hands. Sometimes I fall asleep reading the book. It's fine, but I try. Like, okay, so, and this is, I'm just saying it with all the love in the world. Don't just wait to be told what to do. Take the initiative to grow, to develop yourself, to take ownership. I do really think that it is our individual responsibility to learn and to grow and to improve, not just depend on somebody else to tell you what to do, right? Okay, guys, number 6, oh, this one is good. This one is good because I think it's one that many people struggle with. What kind of relationship do you have with money? That's what number 6. And there's another exercise here for you. What is your relationship with money? How do you think about money? What does money mean to you? And I want you to write this exercise for about 10-15 minutes. You're going to take a piece of paper and you're going to write, money is, what does money represent for you? So like 10 sentences. Money is blah blah blah. Money is blah blah blah. Money is opportunities. Money is peace of mind. Money is, I don't know, a beach house. Money is health. Money is fun. Money is providing. Money is, I don't know. You guys don't write mine, write yours. I don't know, whatever comes to mind. Comment, type them, write them down. What was 5? Personal development, Wale. Commit to reading 10 pages a day. So write those down. Write down what money means to you. Do you struggle with money? Like, I know for the longest time, I didn't want to talk about money. I didn't want to learn about money. I didn't know, because we didn't have it. So the thought of the word money was scary, was intimidating, was overwhelming. We were in a lot of debt. We were like, just thinking about money, it gave me like these thoughts of frustration, worry, because I like all these things. But then I changed. Like, money is a paper. You guys, do you realize that money is a paper? Money is a paper. But when you think about what money can do, now it changes the game. Money is a piece of paper. Yeah, money is a paper. Money is, they're printing money like it's nobody's business. Like it's paper. It's like, there's a printer, put a clean sheet of paper and print more money so we can send more checks. So there is money out there. There's money out there to be spent. There's money out there. People out there have your money. What do you want? What does that money represent to you? What does money create for you? And write those down. Okay. Number 7, be resilient, patient, and consistent. Okay. Maybe they should be in a different order. Be consistent, patient, and resilient. Your business could take a while to grow. Everybody, each one of you, if you had to stand on a stage and tell your story and your success and your results, everybody's going to be different. Everybody's going to have a different timeline. Everybody's going to have different ups and downs. Nobody's is the same. Nobody's. So you have to stay focused. You have to stay in your lane. Yes, look at other people for inspiration, to say, man, if she can do it, I can do it too. Like, oh my God, so-and-so hit that rank. Holy cow, that means I can do it too. I don't know when, but I know it's gonna happen because I'm going to keep doing the work. It is different for everybody. It is totally different. And so this is when somebody says, oh, this is possible for you too. It's possible, but it doesn't mean that it's guaranteed because it's different for everybody. Okay? Show up with faith and believe that it will happen when it's meant to happen. And I don't know if you guys, I shared with you guys, I used to be with another company before for about 7 years. And I was so dead. I'm like, I don't know anybody as consistent as I am. And I was working that business by faith, not by sight of what was happening. Because for the longest time, I felt like I was working and working, and just because I don't give up easily, I just kept, I'm like, okay, maybe if I read this book, maybe if I watch this video, maybe if I just talk to more people, maybe if I do those things. Like I was doing all these things, but I didn't see results, and I almost gave up. I almost gave up on, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go be a personal trainer. Maybe this is not for me. This is not gonna happen, whatever. And then along came Zaya. And you know what? All the struggles and all the hardships that I went through were growing me. I wouldn't have been able to take this business where it's at if I had not struggled, if I had not done all the homework that I had to do in the times that I was struggling. So if you're finding yourself struggling right now, I want you to think this way. This is happening for me. This is trying to teach me a lesson. What is the freaking lesson in this mess? What is here? What is it that I need to work on? And that's what point number 1 is so important. Come to terms with having a meeting with yourself. What is it that you have to change? Where are you now, or where do you want to go? And maybe create that, like, I'm getting in my own way. I'm putting excuses. I'm blaming somebody else when I'm really the one responsible for this. All that financial freedom, all these things that people talk about in this industry, they're possible for you. You're here for a reason. Don't let anything get in the way of that you're meant to have through this business, okay? I get like chills. Number 8, know the business basics and take action daily. And they're simple. It's be a product of the product, like wear the clothes, whatever you do, wherever you're going, try to wear Zaya somehow and snap a picture, share it, talk to people about it, connect with people, talk to people. If you're intimidated by talking to people, guess what? That's gonna make an amazing story one day. You're gonna be like, I was so scared to talk to people, but I learned how to talk to people, and now I totally dominate. I totally talk to people. But if you sit there and like, oh my God, I'm so scared to talk to people, I don't know, blah, 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 you're not gonna overcome that, right? So work on it so that in a few months, that's gonna be your killer story. You're gonna be sharing how even with you being intimidated by talking to people, you made a decision to work your business anyway, and you made things happen. Okay, so know the business basics and take action. I don't have this 100% ready, but this is my draft, and we're finishing it on Canva to have a little pretty PDF, but it's a power hour tracker that is going to help you. It's going to help us. I'm going to use it too. So these are things that some days you may have more time to do more, but these are the things that it'll help you track, like talking, and it's going to have like 5 bullet points to write the name of the people that you connect with. So for example, it says birthday messages. So write down the names of the 5 birthday messages that you sent. Those could be potential. Later on, you're like, oh my God, I need people to talk to, or I need hostesses. You can go back to your power hour tracker and see names, and you can follow up with them, things like that. Okay. So if it's not posted tonight on the team page, it'll be posted tomorrow. Okay. It's almost done. We're just like trying to figure out something. Number 9, that's it. We have 2 more. This is super simple. Attend events, meetings, organize events, organize little meetings, big meetings, organize things, make the sacrifices required to get your butt to events, summit, retreats. Like now that things are opening up, you're going to start seeing more of these things. When I was with my previous company, there was something that was called Super Saturday. If you guys, I was a beach body coach. So and this was awesome. Like I think for like 7 years, every 3 months I attended the event, and I would come with like a baby up, like no matter what, I made it. Like I think I even brought my 3 kids. Like I always made events. I figured out how to get there. Sometimes I had to invest money. I remember one time sleeping in a hotel room with 6 people, all girls, like all part of the team, all in the same room. I slept on the floor in a hotel room, but just so I could make it to the event because I couldn't afford paying for a room for myself. All strangers, like all part of the company, but all strangers. I wanted to get to the event. I wanted to see, I wanted to touch. I wanted to like really soak that all in. I wanted to learn. I wanted to experience the energy so that I could bring it back. We are like our phones. We need energy. We need the community. We need that. So now we have Summit coming up. I know that some of the tickets are, I know, Jenny, I want Summit like right now. I know. I'm building my biceps so I can squeeze you all. Whoever's going to Summit, I'm sorry. I hug, and don't be weird. Let me hug you, okay? I don't know. We're gonna stop being scared. Yes, I am gonna squeeze you people. So we have to start getting together. Veronica, Melissa, and I are putting together an event here in Orlando. Look, when I was going with the previous company, I organized events. I'm like, hey, and it was not just for the team, but it was just opportunity events in my house. I did in pizza places, a health wellness product in a pizza place. Oh yeah, I know, I did that. Whatever it takes, it doesn't matter. Sometimes nobody showed up. Still, the 3 months and later in 3 months, there was gonna be another event. I still went, I still put it together. I was committed, and I'm still committed. So the last year, yeah, things went back. So it feels like a little weird, like, oh, we're putting together an event. Like, how are we doing this? Like getting back. right? When you stop doing something, it gets hard to get like dust off and get that. But get together at a table, have coffee. Somebody's asking, hey, maybe some of your customers or somebody, if you have local people, say, hey, let's go for coffee. I'll bring you the clothes so you can check them out. Just touch them. Or don't say anything. Say, hey, I just want to thank you for coffee. And then just like, oh my God, I just dropped my bomber bra. Have you checked it out? No, like you don't have to be sneaky, but that's what I'm saying. Like, just get out. Don't be weird. Be social. Be fun. Attend events. Okay, that. I think we're almost done. Number 2, I just dropped my bra. Yeah, I just like bomber bra. Like, have you even tried this? Like, what? This is the best thing. Oh, are those my leggings? Oh my gosh. Are those my Zaya thongs? Why are they in my bag? I don't know. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness. So fun. Okay, number 10. You guys, this one is so important. Gratitude. Gratitude. I would say the times when we struggle the most, we feel defeated the most, is when we take our mind away from a state of gratitude. When we start thinking about where we're not, the results we haven't achieved, when we start focusing on what we don't have, it's like taking us back 10 steps. It's like taking us 10 steps backwards. Be grateful every single day. Be grateful for wherever you are. Be grateful for every single opportunity. Like today, I am so grateful. Like, for example, maybe a lot of you guys are like me. I haven't won a freaking prize. Come on. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hear my name. I'm like, come on, Zach, say Paula, let's go. No, 3 Jodys. I'm like, what? I'm changing my name. If you guys watched the drawings today, it was so cool. But I'm like, I am so grateful. I mean, I'm not mad about it. I'm just joking. But instead of being bitter about what's not happening for you, that state of gratitude and that, like, man, how cool that the company is doing this for us. How cool that we have a company that wants to reward us even more for our work. How cool that we have these opportunities. I am so grateful for this. I am so grateful for this body. I am so grateful for this mindset. I'm so grateful for this difficult customer. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for whatever, every single day. I know I've said it before. I don't know if you guys have heard me, but write down 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for. Pick a notebook, like, I don't know. I have like a lot of these everywhere. Just maybe this, like, fill your wall, or I don't know, things that you're grateful for. This telephone, I was like, it's me. I know, Allison. A couple of girls from the team won. Tiffany Princey won a computer, and Carol won something else. Ashley Leslie won before. It's just amazing. I'm not losing hope. I'm very grateful that Saya is doing this for us. And I am grateful that I've been able to close parties and have these sales. You know what I mean? Like, focus on that gratitude. It completely changes the game. Thank you, God, for this day. I'm so grateful I get to blah, blah, blah. I'm so grateful I'm a blah, blah, blah. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for my energy. I'm so grateful for my blah, whatever that is. I'm so grateful for coffee. I write that one every single day. I'm grateful for coffee because coffee is life. Period. That's it. So what do you guys think? Can we get back to basics? Do you see this being doable? Can you focus on these activities? Can you focus on this keeping you grounded so that you can keep chin up, one foot in front of the other, and going after your goals? It's amazing how much changing your mindset matters. I'm grateful for esteem and this matters. Oh, Michelle, that's so awesome. Yes, Jenny, do in-person event. Look, you can do like a running club, a walking club, I don't know, so many oh, you guys, if I told you the things that I've done just to get people like I've taught workouts at parks, I've knocked on doors, I've done vendor events, I've oh my gosh, you tell me, I'll do it for the sake of when you have a strong why, you're willing to do whatever it takes legally. Like, don't go do illegal things. Like, don't get known like, like mugshot. Like, no, we don't want that. But can you be, when I say this, I mean, like, can you be somebody of value to your community? Like, can you collect food for a food pantry? Maybe you're in a Facebook group of your community and you say, hey, I'm collecting food. This is the address. Leave things in the bin in the front, or I'll come pick them up, or leave them at this store, or whatever. Start getting your name out there. Be somebody that is known for doing good things. I'll tell you something that comes back to you. You don't know when, you don't know where, you don't know why, but all the good that you do out there, and you can also do it on social media. Like, I'll tell you guys an example. Monse, you've been, I'm so happy every time I see you, because that's the Monse that I knew. You showed up, and this was years ago. You were showing up, you were doing workouts, you were motivating and encouraging people, and you had lost that for a while. And now it's back, and you're smiling different, you're showing up different, you're confident. I'm sorry if this, I don't mean to put you like in the spot, but I do want to put you on the spot because it's a good thing. You are bringing value to all this. Like, you don't know who's watching you every day, and they're going through difficult things in their lives right now. You're making you're inspiring somebody to move, to work out. They may get to a point that they're like, oh man, these workout clothes I don't look good. I don't feel good in these clothes. Look at Monse, she looks awesome. She looks so good. Like, oh my God, I love pink. She's wearing pink pants. I want those pink pants. Like, you never know. And whether there's a purchase or there's, anything like that, if you're doing good, if you're putting good out there, you guys, there's no way you're not going to be blessed in return. Not when you want, when it's meant to happen. So be somebody who helps others, be somebody who brings inspiration and fun to the marketplace. And that could be in person, at work, on social media. Help people feel good. And I tell you, it's going to come back to you 10 times, 10x, baby. So what do you guys think? Anybody want to share? Anybody wants to share any story, anything good happening? What wins do you have going on? Like, Jen is building a baby. Do you guys see? Oh my God, can we talk about it? I would die to say something.
The word is out. The word is out.
We can talk about it. Woo! Yay, Jen is having a baby.
I got like 600 and something likes on there, so I got to start posting some other stuff now that everyone's looking at my profile.
You need to write a list of prospects, like new, like people.
Yeah, totally.
Works. Yeah. I'm
thank you.
So excited. Yeah. Who else? I think anybody else wanted to share? They are watching.
Jenny.
What was that? Who's that? Who's this? Oh. Anybody has a win they want to share? You don't have to be pregnant. It could be like
I have a Zaya win I want to share.
Oh, share. Yeah.
I was having a hard time. Not a hard time. I felt like I was having a hard time booking parties because I was like sticking to my inner circle. I was just like, I always ask customers like if they want to host, and a lot of my customers were saying no, and even like new customers. So I went outside of my bubble. I went back to how I started building my business, and I booked a few more parties. So like this month has been going a lot better.
So when you say you went back to that, what's that?
So what I used to do, and what I've been doing again, is connecting with people who are not my customers. So just, simple as printing out your Facebook list, and then, if you haven't talked to somebody in like a really long time and they haven't been liking your post or anything like that, I just say like, hey, how you doing? Like, hope all is well. And then I like, and then maybe a week or two later, or depending on how that, I might talk about that in that conversation, but a week or two later, I follow up with them again. And then I'm like, hey, by the way, like, would you like to host a party for me? So I kind of like, that was always what I used to do. And that's how I like, or if they come up and they're in my profile and I've seen them a lot, but they're not a customer, just even like, we've been interacting on Facebook, I just ask them if they want to host a party. And I lead with parties because I ask people to be reps, like in that, I just feel like that's part of like it's a really good funnel, and it's like a really good way to, ask them if they want to like, earn free and half off stuff and whatever. So I don't know. I was just really excited because I was telling myself a story that people didn't want to host, and it's not true. I was staying in my comfort zone of asking customers, right? That's like a comfort zone.
Right.
So once I pushed myself out of my comfort zone, now I've got my business rolling again.
Yeah. And it's so cool because this business is so, I don't know if the right word is grateful, but if you show up and do the thing, it really shows up for you.
Yeah, totally.
That's a perfect example. If you put it out there, if you share more in stories, people will start commenting on the pictures of the clothes that you're posting and things like that. It's just getting it out there, getting it done. And I really think, you guys, that Power Hour tracker is going to help you because it does talk about that. It's starting new conversations and like hosted invites, business opportunity invite, keeping us on track on the things that matter so that we can see the business moving forward. It's fun. I mean, number 11 would be have fun. And there's not 11, but have fun with it.
I saw a comment from Jenny that Sincere and Facebook aren't talking. I fixed it. So my Sincere is talking to Facebook now. What you need to do, there's like a couple of fixes. There's a few different things because there's a Facebook bug out there right now. So for your stuff to post, if they're like, anything that would get stuck in the marketplace filter, like a sale format, post those from your business account. If you don't have one, just get one set up. And there's instructions, Sincere has instructions on how to make it so you can post from that account. It's a game changer. And then there's another thing. If you're doing that and that's not helping, go to the post, go to your, there's a history of like what posted. It'll tell you if it didn't post, because this happened to me last week, and you may need to just go in and reset. Like Sincere will give you the steps to just reset something in Facebook. Because that happened to me last week. Like I had like a whole day of posts that didn't go up, and I was like out doing a bunch of stuff and didn't even realize until later. But yeah, so there's several workarounds.
It hasn't happened to me. My Sincere posts are posting.
Yeah, but those are some workarounds, and mine is like perfectly fine now. So like I can talk to you separately if anyone is having a hard time, because I've roughed through it. But
yeah, I'll send you a message on Facebook if that's okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, thanks, Jen.
No problem.
Plus you have a really good name, so we're friends.
Yeah. Likewise.
Saya boss. I like that. Well, that's good. Well, look, Allison, yay, that's so exciting. She has to see, success is going to look different for everybody. Like you may be newer here and you're like, I have, my parties have been whatever, or what. Everybody's journey is different. Be happy for the fact that you have this opportunity, that we have this opportunity, and rock it consistently. I had 2 $1,300 parties. My first this month. I think the Zaya June promo was a motivation for me. That's so exciting. Good job. I know challenges are exciting. There's lots of things happening. You guys, Zach on the call, if you were on the call last week, I'm really excited about the fact that we are opening international markets. I'm like, can we just start promoting something, please? I'm like, I'm a squirrel, you guys. I'm like, oh, shiny object. Like, So I need like daily things. So I'm like, ooh, I'm like, seriously, I'm like, I need a ticket to Australia. Like no, I don't. I need to focus on what I need to focus on right now. Like, I don't need to start doing that. But I'm like, my brain is already thinking, and this is just ideas for you guys. Like, start looking for where would potential customers be? Like the Instagram would be a perfect, like, start looking for, just start look. I mean, that's not what you're gonna do mainly right now, but just start thinking ahead. Like, oh, okay, do I have any friends in other countries? Like, there's potential word of Australia, the UK, I think maybe France, but this may just be gossip. I don't, like, I know whatever you guys know, so don't, but I'm just thinking what would be the countries. I don't think Colombia, like, I don't think Latin America is going to be in the mix, at least not right away, maybe eventually, but that would be awesome, because I'm like, oh my God, all my friends from school, now I can finally recruit them, sell to them, like right now I can. Oh, Jenny, yes, thank you for telling me. I was gonna post about it. It is, wait, I have it. I have you guys here. Where are you? It's Melissa Busick from Hawaii, Casey Hoffler, and Heather Johnson. I need to post it on the team page. I know, Australia. So yeah, you guys, woo, the three. I want to do this again. So post in your stories on Instagram, because those are the ones that I'm going to go through. Post one of this, something, a takeaway from today. It could be a takeaway in terms of today we talked about this, or just take the topic and talk about it. Like, have you ever thought about money? Like, how, and talk about that yourself. I'm just giving you an example. Or about personal development, or this or that. Like, talk about that, share a little bit on that on stories, tag me. And the reason why I'm saying that is so that I can share yours. I can share it. If you don't tag me, and if it's not in stories, I can't share it. So that I can share it, so I can give you more exposure, so I can put you guys out there. I want to share that about you. The most important thing is that it holds you accountable in taking an action step and reflecting on something that we talked about today. I also want to know which is the one that hit you the most. So if you could pick that one, I would like to know which one was the most, like, meaningful or impactful for you today, that you're going to take action as quickly as possible. And that's it, you guys. I'm super happy, you guys. I know this month is challenging. It's the summer, but it's also not challenging. Think about it. There are people selling thousands and thousands of dollars worth of Saya. So I'm telling you, it's possible. I'm not a top seller. I don't sell $20,000 a month. God bless the ones that do. I don't have that capacity. I don't know. Maybe if I challenge myself, I could. But anyway, everybody has different goals and everybody has different focus. I love focusing on helping you guys and supporting you and mentoring you. So if you need me, if you need any help with anything, reach out to me. I'm here to support you. And like you see, there's so many people on the team willing to help you, celebrate you, and collaborate. So you're not alone. You're never alone in this business. If you ever feel alone, you're the only one to blame, because we're all here, right? All right, guys, have a great night. Love you. Thank you so much for coming. I've been waiting for, yeah, okay. Yeah, me too. Australia, we're doing this. It's so exciting. Have fun, you guys. Love you. Have an amazing week. I want that tank top.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.